because I do have online. I have Ankio Briggs, the person who, of course, started talking about how these people can be called Niger Delta youth. So let's quickly get her thoughts on this. Hello, good morning.
Hi, Annie. Good morning. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. It's good to hear from you.
Thank you. Now, definitely, I stand by my reaction to the call that community leaders should be held accountable or should be told to produce the people in their domain that they perceive are carrying guns or may have performed an act of criminality. These people are not police. These particular rulers are not the people that police the communities or the pipelines or even check for criminalities, whether those criminals are in their domain or not in their domain. One. Two, when nobody has claimed what we are doing by naming people categorically is suspecting. If you suspect, it does not prove culpability. It does not prove without a shadow of doubt that these things were conducted or performed or undertaken by these people that you are naming. These are the positions I am taking. It does not in any way, shape or form indicate that I am in support. I have been in activism since 1998 and I have been a non-violent activist. I have supported non-violence, no criminality. I am against corruption, all forms of social ills that will not take us anywhere. I am against it. But I am also against any form of injustice that will be meted against people for whatever the reason. People are innocent until presumed guilty. Even if the person is caught in the act, you must take them to a court of competent, a competent court to declare them guilty. Now, whether Tompolo's business and his money has been frozen has got nothing to do with Ankio or anybody else that is not a beneficiary. But things must be done properly. Let Tompolo answer when they catch Tompolo. If I were Tompolo, I don't know whether I will come or I will not come. Not coming is against the law in a way because the law has called your attention that they want to speak to you, and if you don't appear, that is your choice and you have your reason and you will answer when the time comes. But in 2009, Eastern Paramatu was attacked and destroyed because I worked there. People were killed because of this same Tompolo, and that was really what led to the acceptance of the amnesty. So many communities, all these people have been attacked in the past over the land because Nigerian government wants to protect what it claims is its property.
Okay, well, let me pause you there. Sorry, just a bit now. We're particularly looking at the comments when you said that the federal government should stop insinuating that the attacks carried out by the Niger Delta youths. You said no group has claimed responsibility for the attack just yet, and therefore federal government cannot say these attacks are carried out by ex-militants because those are, of course, Niger Delta youths.
I stand by that because, okay, in River State, yes, people in Ahomoko, in those areas, communities were invaded by the military. Look, the military is to protect the nation, not to go after people who they perceive are criminals. Police is there. If it is over the head of the police, then the military should take over. Then we know that we're in a military dispensation. And when we're in a civil dispensation, and then you say you're looking for people who are criminals who have stolen voters' cards, then you take the military there into community. No, it is wrong. That's what I am saying. I'm not saying it is right for people to blow up pipelines. I've never said that. Never have I said that. what I have said is that the reaction of the federal government is not right. We are innocent until proven guilty. I mean, you and I.
But so far, all the federal government has done is go to these communities where pipelines have been blown up and ask for cooperation with the community leaders.
It's not. But I listened to what they said. There was no time they put it the way that you have put it. The community leaders were threatened. It was a threat, man. It was a threat and an accountability position. As if we will hold you accountable. No, you cannot hold them accountable. They are not responsible. Even if some color is found to have done it, you cannot blame the traditional ruler for it. That's just the downright truth of it. You can, even if you prove that some color did it, you cannot blame the traditional ruler. How can you blame the traditional ruler? If somebody in your house commits a crime, they should come and blame you. Are you part of the crime? But let's say you're part of the crime. You're not part of the crime.
Only if it can be proven that you are part of the crime.
Okay, all right. 4 youths were killed in Alo. Is the whole of Alo
That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Madam Ankio Briggs. I said only if it can be proven that you are indeed part of the crime. Else you're not, right?
Pardon?
I said only if these community leaders can be proven that they were part of the, except that then they can't be threatened. That's what you're trying to say.
Absolutely, Annie. If you ask for my cooperation, if the crime is occurring around my office or where you are, and they come to you quietly and say, look, Annie, this thing is happening. If you see anything on natural, you let me know. That is appealing to you. That is appealing to me.
Okay, but we're going by what? We're going by what?
Say, Annie, you walk around there, so anything that happens, you're held responsible. No, now that's an infringement on your basic human rights.
Okay, good. What we're saying is that what we're using here for the show here, because I think I remember when this directive came, that was a week before. When there was a threat towards the community leaders, when they said that if they didn't give up these perpetrators amongst them, that they'll be held responsible. But over the weekend, we also got this other presidential directive that came through the special advisor, and he was talking in a form where he was appealing to the community leaders. From the statements we have from him, it was more of an appeal, a complete departure from what we saw in the past, where it seemed as if they came heavily on them.
Because it shows that they have realized what I am saying. Therefore, I should not be condemned for saying what I said, because they have changed their mind and their position based on the reaction of people who are saying, no, you cannot hold people, the traditional rulers or strong voices like my own accountable, just because a crime is committed in Rivers State. Then you say that it is my responsibility to bring out the criminals.
Okay, just before we let you go, if you're saying that the Niger Delta youths or ex-militants or ex-agitators or whatsoever cannot be blamed, who should be blamed for the attacks?
That is up to the police to tell us. I'm not a police person. Why should I tell ex-militants, so-called ex-agitators that are clearly taking amnesty and are living...
Even though this is a trademark of theirs?
It is a trademark of theirs. Why? Can't people change? After all, President Buhari himself has claimed to be a reform Democrat, and Nigerians accepted that statement and voted him in as president. He was a dictator before, but he said it's a reform party. Didn't Nigerians believe him? Why should we not give people benefit of the doubt? Is that not the law?
All right then. Ankio Briggs, thank you very much for your contribution this morning.
Thank you, Annie.
All right.